right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, HaRachakodash, the wondrous apostles, great millstone, and salutations to your elect, which we hope to be. Now, it's your brother Hawaii from GMS Chicago. Got a cool lesson for you Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and Israelites who better shame of looking like heathens, which bear witness that they're a child of Heavenly Father. In the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, who the world inly calls Jehovah God. In the name of the Heavenly Son is Yahweh Shai, who the world inly calls Jesus Christ, or Jesus Christos, Yeshua, Yeshua, Yahweh. And pretty much this lesson is going into, Esau, Edom and stuff, and all of the treacherous things that you have done and stuff, you're going to have to pay back for, what I'm saying, and then also influences that you have brought upon the Negroes, Latinos, and Natives, all 12 tribes. Even Israelites who outward appearances that of a heathen, to follow after your footsteps and be swift to mischief. There's a judgment behind that, So I want to start off with John chapter 10, verse 10. It says, "The thief cometh not, but to steal and to kill and to destroy." And this is the whole mannerisms of Esau, Edom and stuff, right? What he stolen. He stolen our identity and stuff, but then had the audacity and stuff to come up with crime, or come up with a law about identity theft. The greatest hypocrite there is on earth, man. It says, and to kill. How did he get this land and stuff? By the sword, which is blessing. You can read that in Genesis, the 27th chapter. And what they do, all they do is it says it's kill. All they do is destroy. Look at how society is. Look how it's built upon. Look how something that seems like it's something good and stuff, and then next there's an evil reason behind it of why it's actually done. The food is killing us, the water is killing us, the air is killing us. They always create new technology and stuff that emits more and more high levels of radiation and stuff, and that's killing us. They poison the minds of people and stuff, so it could kill us, and it says, and to destroy, and this is all this man does. The scriptures talked about in 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, it says that he is the son of perdition. And perdition means vessel of destruction, or vessel of ruin, man. And look what he did. He ruined the earth. The earth is destroyed. The earth is sick. The earth is highly polluted, physically and spiritually too, because Joel 9:24 says the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, right? So in order for him to rule and be comfortable and stuff, wicked vibrations got to be here. Look what he's doing when they come down in the trees. He's causing the trees to overwork because the air is polluted, and he does that just so he can weaken the immune systems, of the Israelites and even his own people and stuff. Man. Just so when they get sick or something, or when something get bad and stuff, what do? They come to him and stuff and take his medicine and stuff that's going to make them even more sicker and whatnot, or heal one thing and give them 5 other things, and then they need to take more medicine for those 5 extra things that just came out of nowhere and stuff. It's going to make them sicker and sicker just so they can receive some money. Right? It says, I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. And we got life and stuff through these scriptures, man. The Lord tells us, to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And within that wisdom and stuff, we can make it a little bit easier. Now, we can't do everything, but we can make stuff a little bit more easier, So this is Nahum. This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city," and it's talking about America. It says, "It is all full of lies, robbery." And it is. It's all about lies and robberies, man. This is it's like, let me read it all. This is Nahum 3 and 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. the prey departeth not. And when you look at certain things like child support, when you look at taxes, you know what I'm saying, uh, uh, um, well, uh, taxes on certain incomes like wages, you know what I'm saying, it really what it is robbery. You know what I'm saying, but it's been well, child support is not even a real law. It's not really a real law and whatnot and stuff. And then when it comes down to it's not even a real law. But then when it comes down to taxing your wages and whatnot and stuff, uh, um, that's an unrighteous decree. It's just straight robbery. You know what I'm saying? It's robbery. Uh, uh, and it says, "And departeth not," right? Right. The prey departeth not, right? So this is Psalms 10:1. It said no, it's still a name. Hold on. So like it is Psalms 10:1. Wow. It's Psalms 10:1. The app messing up, right? So I'll do this. All right, this is Psalms 10:1. Hold on. This is it's like this is Psalms 10:7. It says his mouth is full of cursing, referring to Esau. It says in deceit and fraud. You know what I'm saying? And when you go into that word deceit, it's the word maramah. It's the ma-la-ra-la-ma, naha, maramah. It says in the sense of deceiving, fraud, craft, deceit, deceitful, deceitfully, false, feign. You know what I'm saying? Which means fake, guile, subtlety, treachery. And I'm actually going to get that word right quick. It says fraud. It says criminal deception. So this woe to the bloody city, for it's full of robberies and lies, right? So criminal deception. You know what I'm saying? How in the world are you going to sit up here and say that to have part of your constitution, to have identity theft is a wrong thing to do, and it's considered as a crime? But then, yeah, you get people that's calling themselves Jewish. You know what I'm saying? When the suffix ish means to be like or pertaining to, but not of, meaning they're pretenders. Yet, they get mad and they have power in the world and stuff, and they're trying to call themselves the real Jews when really they not. That's identity theft. And it tells you that in Job 9:24. It says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The rest of it says he covered the faces of the judges thereof. And it also says in the book of Maccabees 3:48, it goes into how that the heathen had let me see. It's First Maccabees chapter 3 verse 48. It says, "And laid open the book of the law, which is the Bible, wherein the heathen had sought to paint their likeness of their images," which is iconoclasm, and that's exactly what they did. You know, you know. So this is fraud that they doing, man. But they made it legal. And it says, woe to them who had declared unrighteous decrees. You know what I'm saying? It says a cheating, deceit, a person, a cheater, deceiver. You know what I'm saying? Connection. And that's what the word devil means. Devil means deceiver, right? It says deception, error. It says meaning of fraudulent production, something intended to deceive, right? The meaning imposter, deceiver, pretender. That's what the suffix ish means. Pretender, a fake Jew, humbug. It says deception practiced for the sake of what is deemed a good purpose. It says person who talks piously but is not pious at heart. It says intentional deception resulting in injury to another person. That is, you all claiming to be the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? You don't call yourselves Israelites, but that's found in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You don't even call yourself Jews. You call yourself Jewish. You know, uh, 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 you know, or even when it comes down to Israel, you call yourselves Israeli. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it because you're not. The Lord put it in y'all spirits and stuff to leave certain clues so you can see so you can know for yourself that you ain't the real ones, man. Now I ain't gonna lie, Israel, the real Israelites, you know what I'm saying, I scattered to the four corners of the earth, and that was part of the curses in Deuteronomy 28 and 64. But also, you have Israelites. It could be Israelites that's calling themselves Jewish, and they actually real Jews, man. Don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? It could be some that's scattered in there and stuff and don't even know it. It says fraud. It says fraud, a person who makes this deceit, pretenses, imposter, pretender, faker, sham, pseudo, role player. Fraud. It says something intended to deceive, deliberately, trickery. It says intended to gain an advantage. You know what I'm saying? Right? Fraudulence, hoax, humbug, put on. Put on. And this is what they doing, man. They put on deceit. You know what I'm saying? So Psalms 10 and 7 again, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity, trouble and emptiness. You know what I'm saying? Verse 8, it says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, and the secret places doeth he murdereth the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. You know what I'm saying? And Esau, Edom and stuff, he has a perpetual hatred against the Negroes, Latinos, and natives. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that he's always trying to find some type of way and stuff to get us to go off. You know what I'm saying? The scripture says that this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You know what I'm saying? It's like it. I only get this one. All right, so this is it. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. It says, "And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light." And how you know this is because look at what Satan did when he came up against Yahweh Shai in Matthew's the 4th chapter. He came with the scriptures and stuff to make it seem like to further persuade Yahweh Shai and stuff to denounce the Lord. He tried to make it seem like that he was an angel of light. You know what I'm saying? But really, he didn't have the understanding. But since Yahweh Shai did have the understanding, he was able to fight off against Satan. You know what I'm saying? And get him to flee. You know what I'm saying? Right? Now, when it comes down to Esau, Edom and stuff, he's saying that, that that when it comes down to the Rona shots and whatnot and stuff, that this is what's going to be helpful and whatnot, but yet it's experimental. You know what I'm saying? They don't know, you know. And how do you know that it's experimental and stuff? It's because what do? They display people and stuff who took the Rona shots and whatnot. They display them in front of camera, in front of the audience of thousands and millions of people, billions of people. You know what I'm saying? So it can look like it's like, see, it's okay. And with it being like that, it just shows that it's not proven to help anything. They just trying to see what works and what don't. And for the stuff that don't work and stuff, you know, for the stuff that don't work, you know, if somebody dies from it or gets sick from it and stuff, they add it again. They using the people of America, you know what I'm saying, as rats and guinea pigs and stuff to see if something's gonna work out. And really it's purposely done because really, you know, when it comes down to Georgia Guidestones to have 500 million and stuff, there's too many people on the earth, so people gotta die, you know. But what are they doing? They saying this is the way, you know, this is the way, this is gonna make everything better, you know what I'm saying, you know, paying people off and whatnot to say that things is gonna be better. They're gonna use they're gonna use they're gonna use certain celebrities and stuff who are sold out to the devil so they can make this money and stuff, high value icons and stuff, just so they can get you people and stuff to take these Rona shots, you know what I'm saying, then ultimately to take the mark of the beast, which is the radio frequency identification RFID chip, microchip, and also underneath NFC, which is near field communications, which uses RFID technology, and also also Neuralink, you know what I'm saying, you know, which is all mark of the beast technology. But most definitely the mark of the beast, you know what I'm saying, is the RFID chip, you know what I'm saying, you know. And even when it come down to Corona, it's like it. Even when it come down to the Rona shots and stuff, right? The vaccines. When it come down to that, you know, it's been proven in certain videos and stuff that that they shoot nanites in you. You know what I'm saying? Nanotechnology and whatnot. You know, so it ain't good at all, man. You know. And like Apostle Hart said, when it comes down to Esau's technology, what they do is shrink it. When it's supposedly supposed to get better and stuff, all he does is shrink it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then there's also other abominable things and stuff in there where it shows that it doesn't, because if you, where it changes, not changes. But what it does is it mutates. You know what I'm saying? They put stuff in there that doesn't have anything to do with causing you to be healed or immune to a certain virus that's supposedly so dangerous and stuff. You know, right? So it says, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. And you also saw that in the movie Incredibles, the first one. You had the little sidekick and whatnot. He was butthurt because he just wanted the fame and look cool and whatnot. He didn't know what being a superhero, how serious it actually was and whatnot and stuff, right? And he dedicated his life to get back at Mr. Incredible and stuff and became a villain. You know what I'm saying? And what did he do? He tried to play the superhero, but he was the one that was controlling the robot that was destroying the world. I mean, destroying the city and stuff, man. You know, and it's the same way when it come down to right now. Esau is trying to say that he's the hero and whatnot and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he's that John 10:10, the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. That's all he does. He doesn't do anything, you know. He copies everything and says that it's his, You know what I'm saying? You know, he steals everything, even nationalities. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just Israel. He tried to call himself Japhet. He tried to call himself other stuff, man. You know, and destroy. Look what this man been doing. You know, here it is. You got Bill Gates, somebody who's a beast when it comes down to the computers. You know what I'm saying? But out of nowhere and stuff, you know, he knows about who don't got no history of medical. You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere, he's became some type of expert in the medical field. You know what I'm saying? And speaking as a man, maybe, just maybe, the only reason why he just became this scholar when it come down to the medicine and whatnot is because they using stuff they using stuff that has computers in it. You know what I'm saying? What you think it might be a fluid and whatnot and stuff, it might just be small computers. Because I would expect for Bill Gates to know something about nanotechnology because it has something to do with computers. So if that's actually what they shooting into you and stuff, and it's not actual medicine and whatnot and stuff and different chemicals, you know what I'm saying, then guess what? Then it will make sense why he's such an expert and stuff when it comes down to that, when he doesn't have any medical history at all. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I say medical history, meaning that he never trained to be a doctor or a CNN or RNA, or it's not CNN or CNA or RNA, you know what I'm saying? You know, of any kind, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's not his profession. That's not his occupation. So it would make sense if it was that way, you know? And what are they saying? They saying this is the good thing to do and stuff when really it's not, you know? So going back to that 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You know what I'm saying? So we're not ignorant. The men of the Lord are not ignorant of Satan's devices. Like it says in Amos 3 and 7, surely the Lord will do nothing but reveal his secrets to the prophets. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he shows us the different characteristics and whatnot and stuff. He tells us how these things are going to happen and stuff, you know, in code, and then we see it actually happen and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And we recognize who the devil is, man, you know? So, that's why it's woe to the bloody city, man, you know? So going back to verse 9, it says, he lieth in wait secretly. Psalms 10 and 9, it says, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And the one thing that Esau uses and stuff to draw Jake into his net is this. It's Psalms chapter 55, verse 21. And it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words are salter than oil, yet were they drawn swords. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you got what's called loaded words. Well, not loaded words. You got what's called Esau he will he would like the scripture says, it says that the mouth, like how the mouth tastes meat, you know what I'm saying, so that the ear trieth words and whatnot. So he's going to give you that sly stuff and give you what you want and tell you what you're looking for and whatnot and stuff, you know what I'm saying, just so he can make a way in, you know. And he knows that people want to go back to how America was. They want the mirth back, you know what I'm saying, you know, they want to be jolly and whatnot and receive joy and stuff, and you know how America was like 10 or 15 years ago. That's how they wanted this stuff. And it's like, well, here's the way. You know what I'm saying? But really all it is that he has a private agenda and stuff to take most of you people out. And that's why they call it the Great Reset, you know what I'm saying? Because Esau can't fix anything. You know what I'm saying? All he going to do is just try to toss it away and try to restart and start all over again. You know what I'm saying? So this is I'm gonna go back to Nahum, right? This is Nahum 3:1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not." You know what I'm saying, right? So this is so how can we fix this and stuff, right? This is Exodus. This is Exodus 21:16. It says, "And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand." Now, aren't we in the hands of Esau till this day? Aren't we still underneath captivity? You know what I'm saying? Didn't he steal us? You know what I'm saying? While we had made asylum and stuff in West Africa, you know what I'm saying? Didn't he agree? You had Cristobal Colon, who you people known as Christopher Columbus, and he came to Africa and whatnot and stuff, and you had the Arabians and the real Africans and stuff, the Canaanites, Cushites and whatnot and stuff, sold us, you know what I'm saying, in the hands of Cristobal Colon, a fake Jew, you know what I'm saying, because he was considered Jewish as well, you know what I'm saying, and what he do? He stole us from the land because he stole us from the land of America and stuff. Africa and stuff. They stole the Taino Indians, which are the Puerto Ricans today, which is the tribe of Ephraim. You know what I'm saying? They came out to Northern Kingdom and stuff, and the transatlantic slave trade and stuff is based off them stealing. And then when it came down to Gad, what did they do? They came with they came with moonshine, 100% alcohol. You know what I'm saying? And appointed it to them and stuff because they knew that Gad didn't know anything about it and whatnot and stuff, and they did that just so they could take advantage. They gave them covers that was clouded with smallpox and stuff, you know what I'm saying, just so they could sit up here and weaken them. Biological warfare, you know what I'm saying. When all Gad did was show them how to survive, you know what I'm saying, off the planet and whatnot, off the land, you know what I'm saying, So Exodus 21:16, even till this day and stuff, we're in their hands. You know what I'm saying? Because they rule the world. It's Edomites all across the world and stuff. And you got certain elites, the Rothschilds, the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Eisenhowers, the rich Jewish banking families. And what do? They're the ones who's actually pulling the strings, where you think certain leaders are actually in control when really they're not. You know what I'm saying? Because where money lies, the power lies. You know what I'm saying? And they got the real gold and silver. They got the land. You know what I'm saying? They own everything and whatnot and stuff. They the ones who came out with these different things of how to get rich and make money and kept it in the family and didn't share it. Right? So this is Exodus 21:16 again. It says, "And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death." And it said, "Woe to the bloody city," right? So when it comes down to it and stuff, right? When it comes down to it and stuff, in order for us, for things to be better and stuff, you know what I'm saying, or for this destruction to come, this man needs to go down. You know what I'm saying? So this is Numbers chapter 35, verse 33. It says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defiled the land." But guess what? Woe to the bloody city. Why is that? Because in order for Esau to even gain the land, when they come down to even the bogus treaties and whatnot and stuff, he'll just sit up here and have Gad and Reuben, you know what I'm saying, and Issachar and whatnot and stuff, indigenous, Native American, and Seminole Indians and stuff think that they was making a treaty and whatnot. Really, all they was doing was just softening up so they can drop their guard down, just so they can come and shed blood and make an invasion, man. Like they showing certain which is it? It was it was a movie that I was watching before, and pretty much what they did is that they waited for them to go to sleep, and then that's when they pounced. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau's the king of handicap matches and whatnot and stuff. He never fights straight up. You know, there's no honor in this man. Like it says in Habakkuk 2 and 4. You know what I'm saying? The soul that's in him and stuff is not upright. You know, and they shed blood just so they can receive these lands. You know what I'm saying? You know, they shed blood so they can receive these lands, man. You know, the land of America wasn't discovered. You know what I'm saying? Because Cristobal Colon, he used the Bible and stuff just to find America, and then also had a Hebrew interpretation and whatnot, because it was said in the book of Second Ezra, you know what I'm saying, which is Ezra. You know what I'm saying? They show you that in the movie in 1492. You know what I'm saying? How he used the Bible and stuff and knew that there was Israelites already in these lands already. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he so-called claimed that he discovered and whatnot, but yet, what did they do? They came over there just so they could sit up here and take over, you know, not to bargain, not to live amongst, but to take over. And then you also have a guy, when it comes down to the Gatling gun, the gun that spins around and stuff and shoots bullets at a high altitude or a high speed and whatnot and stuff. You know, they used that and stuff because Gad was so great in the forest. Gad are the ones who created guerrilla warfare in the first place, which most of the army used till this day and stuff. Gad is the ones who, you know, the first ones that was good with camouflage and whatnot and stuff. You know, they were the first ones and stuff. You know, with the war paint and whatnot and stuff. You know, and they knew how to hide. They knew stealth and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, everything you see in the army and stuff was really from the warrior tribes, man. You know, even when it come down to the samurais actually go back to the Negroes, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, all these different warrior tactics and whatnot and stuff, they came from the Israelites. They didn't come from Esau. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that guy Gatling and stuff, you know what I'm saying? He created that gun and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because all it does is give rapid fire and whatnot until whatever area and stuff. There's no precision shot or anything and stuff where you shooting on point and stuff like a sniper rifle or anything and stuff. It's nothing like that. It was done like that and stuff because they couldn't handle Gad and his arrows. You know what I'm saying? And his arrows, right? So this Numbers 35 and 33, it says, "See ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are." It says, "For blood it defileth the land." It says, "And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed." So like it says, "And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed." It says therein, "But by the blood of him that shed it." You know what I'm saying? You know, so this is your destruction. This is your role. You know what I'm saying? You got people that you never should have touched and stuff in your captivity. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then you further affliction and stuff so woe unto you. And that word woe means destruction, man. You know, it means destruction. You know, it's like I had skipped a precept. You know, so woe is Habakkuk 2 and 12. It says, "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity." And guess what? Esau, you're found guilty, man. You the one who's doing these things, man. You know, and what the Lord is gonna do is he's gonna destroy you. It says, "Behold," verse 13 says, "Behold, it is not of the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea." It says, verse 15, it says, "Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken, also that thou mayest look on their nakedness." And that's talking about the different philosophies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, because the scriptures do metaphorically use wine and oil and certain liquids and stuff, water, you know what I'm saying, as in doctrine. So woe to you, man. Woe to you. And speaking of which, let me grab this. This is Ezekiel 35. And 5. Alright, so this is Ezekiel 35 and 5. It says, because thou hast a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in that time their iniquity had an end. Verse 6, it says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, power Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sif thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And that's talking about the judgment. You know what I'm saying? Going back to the Numbers 35 and the Exodus 21. You know what I'm saying? You finna receive double, man. This is Revelations chapter 10, verse 10, and these are things that you're guilty of. I'm gonna start at verse 9. No, it's like it. Revelations 3, verse 9. It says, it's like it. Revelations 13, verse 9. And it says, Revelation 13, verse 9, it says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. You know what I'm saying? And you have us in captivity till this day. And it wasn't the first time, It says, so you shall go into captivity and stuff. Here's the equal exchange. Here's the recompense for what you have sown. You know what I'm saying? The reaping that you have sown. And it says, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. You know what I'm saying? And that's your blessing. And guess what? Your own blessing and stuff is going to be your demise. Now, not all of you all are going to get burnt up and stuff, because it says in Psalms, I believe 147, either 147 or 149, it goes in how we shall bind your kings with chains. You know what I'm saying? So your higher ups, the Rothschilds, the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Eisenhowers, the rich Jewish Bacon families, and you high level families and stuff, amongst the heathens and stuff, you're going to build up our kingdom. You're going to build up our kingdom and stuff. The Lord is going to use the highest that's in this world, you know what I'm saying, to build up our kingdom, and you're going to be feeble. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to still have that Edomite husky body and whatnot and stuff to build up our kingdom, man. So Salaki and stuff, I kind of skipped the precept and stuff, and it kind of threw me off. But I hope this video is edifying. I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshua HaRachakodash, double honor to apostles, great millstone, and salutations to your language you ought to be. Shalom wa ba ba ba.